viewers, again I have come, your storyteller. And today's story is again from the Akbar and Birbal, their wit and wisdom. You know, Akbar was famous for his wisdom and Birbal was famous for his wit. So, Akbar used to come to his court and they used to all sing, Ba Adab, Ba Mulaiza, Hoshiar, Shenshah ke Shenshah, Maharaja Akbar, Darbar mein padhar rahe hain. Now, today's story is about Birbal's Khichari. Birbal was always into something or the other. One day, Akbar and Birbal, they were both walking and there was a pond. It was cold winter morning. Akbar just put his finger into the pond. Water was chilled. He just took it out and he said, "Oh, it is so difficult. No one can stand for a minute also, in this pond." Birbal, famous for his wit, immediately said, "No, sir, I can find a person who can stand, for hours together. But just let me know, what is the reward?" Reward? Yes, sir. If that person is going to stand wherein you cannot put your finger for a second, of course, reward is must. Akbar was happy to give that. And he said, "I will give 1,000 gold coins." Children, do you know 1,000 gold coin means a lot for a poor man? Then people started walking, hunting for a man. And then he found a very poor man. He was hardly having clothes. And he asked him, "Dear, do you want something as a reward?" He said, "Reward? But you have to do something for that." "What?" "You have to stand whole night in a chilled water in such wintry night." That fellow was looking at him, and poor fellow, not having good clothes, not having full, stomach full food, and he was into the thinking. He said, "Okay." Then Birbal brought him near the lake and he said, "Fine, we are going to put 2 soldiers onto you to supervise on you." Do you know the supervision? Sometimes in the class, our teacher gives us work and she takes a round. And then, same way, that fellow was standing in the winter night inside the water. But it was chill. He was shivering. And 2 soldiers were walking and just, keeping an eye on him. Morning, both of them came, Akbar and Birbal, and they met each other in his court. And Akbar asked, "Yes, Birbal, have you found someone?" Birbal was very confident and he said, "Yes, I have a man standing whole night in that wintry, night in that cold water." Akbar was again amused. Really? And he was wanting to see, so excited to see that fellow. Birbal brought that poor fellow into the courtroom of Akbar. "Ba Adab, Ba Mulaiza." Poor fellow was shivering. Akbar asked him, "Yes, you were standing whole night in such cold water? It is impossible." Poor fellow was shivering and saying, "Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord." But Akbar was not believing. He said, "No, it is impossible. I will not give you any reward." Then you know what happened? This Birbal, as he is famous for his wit, he was very, very upset. Next morning, when Birbal was absent, Akbar came to his courtroom and he was looking for Birbal. Birbal was not there. So So Akbar went to his home and he saw. You know what he saw? Birbal was having fire there and a pot hanging on top. Akbar asked, "What is this?" He said, "I am cooking khichari." Khichari? Your fire is here, you are sitting here, pot is hanging there. How can you pick khichari from such far? He said, "When you didn't believe that poor fellow who was standing whole night in such cold water and on top winters, he was getting warmth from that such far lamp? No, sir. He was waiting for the morning to arise, that you will give reward of 1,000 gold coins to him." Poor fellow! Akbar was into a great thought. Really? I have done wrong? Yes, sir. And Akbar started thinking. And he called that poor man to his courtroom and rewarded him 1,000 gold coins. So my story ends here, where the wit and the wisdom both worked for the poor man and he was rewarded. So the moral we have learnt in this story is, hope can inspire people to work hard. That means when we are having hope, we want to do something, we want to achieve something. We are always standing as you are working hard for your studies, for your exams, and you score 100%. So now children, we have learned two difficult words also. One is doomed. Doomed means unfortunate. That poor fellow was unfortunate. How? He was standing whole night in that cold water, but in the morning he didn't get that reward. Akbar didn't believe in challenge. He accepted the challenge. He overcome the poorness of himself and he stood in that cold water. So every time we come with the new story of wit and wisdom. Till next time, sayonara.